Smokeless Chimney, workbench tool holders. Fun is helping a friend. Welcome to an adventure. These are my tools. They're very unorganized, and I've made several tool holders that just didn't work out. The one front and center is my latest design, and I'll leave STL for those who want to use it. I'm videoing the top view as I walk by here. I have several tools. I do electronics work and assembly work and 3D printing. And I've assembled many tools over the years, and I use them, and I like them in tool holders. Right now, I've made too many tool holders, and they're just scattered. So today is organization day, and I'll go through the tools and how I organize them for the different tasks. You can see various print designs. The one front and center is my latest design. Previous versions are behind, and then other STLs I've downloaded from Thingiverse are intermixed as well. You can see various tools. Most of them have handles. Some of them you can see the tip end. That's what I want to see in a tool. That's why I made the open slot on the bottom, so when I put a tool in, I can see what the tool is that I'm grabbing. I'm more interested in the tool end than the handle. This is the top view, the B-roll of all my tools, so you can get an idea of how many tool holders I have, how many tools I have, and the various shapes, and how things will progress today. Handheld shot, never very stable. So this is my latest design, and the reason is the tool end is most important. So when it's in the tool holder, I want to be able to see that tool end, because a lot of tool holders, they hide that. All you see is the handles. I'm not interested in the handle. I'm interested in the tool end. So I made a tool holder you could see the ends. When you grab a tool, you see that one shake, and that's the one that you want to grab. And it seems to be working better. It's fairly easy to print, and this is the third generation, and it's working.
All right, I have a lot of tools, and where they were and what they were doing. This is the one I was using at my desk, near my phone, near my mic, near my computer screen. I have emptied it. However, this is what it was prior. I'm going to move to this one near my desk. The reason being is most of them are pens, and I don't need to see the tool end on the pens, so I'm going to take all my pens and put them in here. I use pens in other areas. However, near my desk I need different tools than I use in my soldering and assembly area, and I use a different set of tools near my 3D printer. This is my most dense tool rack, and I'll put it here and say why I need this one. First, I'll see if I get it in frame. All right. So This tool I use often, and the only place it would fit was right there. So on the new tool holder, I made that wider. It'll work better there. This is a Phillips head. I don't use it that often. It's not my first choice. This is one that I do use. The ones I really want are these two right here. These are 2 millimeter, a 1.5 millimeter, and a 2.5 millimeter. These I have to find, so I'm going to put them right here. I'll move this one to this side, and this one will fill out the one at the end. The brothers are here. I can put this let's see, here, here, and here. At least they're close by. This is a magnifying glass. This is a full thickness magnifying glass. It's a very good one. I'm going to put that right here. It'll work out. I can also put it right here. This is going to be a long process. I want to go over some of the tools that I think are very important to doing electronics work in 3D printing. I also want to go over some of the tools that are important to for your desk and Zoom meetings and paperwork and such. But right now I've got tools coming out of my ears and I don't have places to put them all. So this is what I call a tool nightmare. Okay, this is now my main assembly and soldering setup. I have magnifying glass, 2 pair of scissors, strippers, various handled screwdrivers, flush cut, and a couple pliers. And these are for putting in threaded inserts into plastic. So that's a fairly good setup right there. We can take that and I'll put it where it needs to go and I'll work on the next one. I'll get it out of here. Alright, so this is going to be my desk. And my desk has some unique things. I do a lot of measuring, so I'd like to get this thing easy to, I don't know if it's going to work there, but that's kind of where I want it. I need what else do I need? So this is going to work. It's going to change over time, but at least I can find a pen when I need to, and I can measure things. I can cut my nails when I need to. So I think this one's ready to position. This is my 3D printing, and I'll use some of the other tools to fill it out. I need a pair of flush cutters. Some pliers are handy. I've got the ones that came with the printer. These are ball end Allen, and they're the ones for the printer. Let's see, what else do I need? Really, for the printer, I need that and a couple of so that's essentially what I need for my 3D printer. I think that one's ready to go. So now we're at a point where we have leftover tools. Now these are tools that are often needed. However, I found better tools to do their job, and they are on the front line. These are still good tools, they just are not needed as often.
All right, this is the results. This is the mystery holder, the one I wanted to see how it worked. I think it'll work fine. I got a lot of room for my mouse, and it doesn't take up a lot of desk space, and I can grab the individual parts that I need. I think this will work just fine. I'll put a link to this one below in the description. This is my workbench, and I did not clean it up for you. No workbench should be cleaned before it is photographed. Well, I shouldn't say that, but this is how my life is. To the left is my favorite soldering iron with my solder. In the center is a digital power supply. The one I want to talk about the most is this 853D. It is the most multi-purpose bench device I own. It has a soldering iron. I don't like it as much as the other one I showed you. However, the heat gun integrated in it and the power supply integrated with it has made it very useful. I am using it quite a bit. I have my third hand with the magnifying glass sitting down below. Parts for projects I'm working on. I have a hot glue gun here from Ryobi. I have the one that I set up earlier today with the tools that I use the most. These are heat shrink soldering connections. This will work nice. I used to have 3 of these sitting here, and now I've got 1. It's looking good. I have 2 drill drivers. This is the one I use quite often, and I was having trouble getting it in. It fits in there really nice. This is my 3D printing area. I don't need as many tools here. However, you need a place to put them, and this thing is working pretty well. Need the 2 Allen tools that drive all the bits on the machine. Need a flush cutter. Need a needle nose pliers, some air, some Aquanet, and I also have some alcohol to clean the platter. That's pretty much all you need for a 3D printer. It's pretty much all I need for a 3D printer. Alright, this is a different workbench. I built this one and use it for heavier work, vise work, charging batteries, wrenching on things, heating things up, storing things. There's fasteners on the shelves below. I can pound on this workbench. I wouldn't pound on the other workbench. I don't use this one as often. I generally charge things here and store things here. If I have to do a heat gun work, I use this workbench. Larger pliers are stored here. That's pretty much my work tool storage. I will put links to the items that I printed, and have a nice day, everyone.